99% agreement for Chelsea defender Andreas Christensen to join Barcelona. Chelsea defender Andreas Christensen is already 99% on his way to Barcelona after the Danish centre-back gave his verbal okay to join the club, according to reports. The 25-year-old will be out of contract at the end of the season and has been linked all season with a move to Barcelona. Recent reports suggested that a deal for the player, alongside Blues captain Cesar Azpilicueta, was practically done, so the move has been in the works for a while. As per journalist Gerard Romero, there is a 99% agreement in place for Andreas Christensen to join Barcelona at the end of the 2021-2022 season. The report should not come as a shock to most Chelsea fans, considering a move has been anticipated for several months now, but Thomas Tuchel will still be desperate to keep his hands on him. Both Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich had shown interest in the centre-back in the past, but Barcelona currently appear to be leading the race for the Danish defender's signature. Christensen has featured a total of 26 times so far this season for the Blues and has been pivotal in his side's defence under manager Thomas Tuchel. So far this season, Chelsea have only lost in 3 matches that the Danish centre-back has featured in, with the losses coming to the likes of Juventus, Manchester City and West Ham. Tuchel will be keen to hold on to him at all costs, should he stand a chance. Chelsea already made contact with AS Monaco's Aurelien Tchouameni. Chelsea have already made contact with AS Monaco midfielder Aurelien Tchouameni, as Thomas Tuchel wants him at all costs, according to reports. The 22-year-old has been hugely impressive in League One this season, dominating in midfield. As per Sport via Sport Witness, Chelsea have already made contact with Tchouameni. Thomas Tuchel wants him at all costs and the player would prefer a move to England. Reports in November revealed that he is a player that Chelsea really appreciate, with the club keeping tabs on him for some time. It was also reported that the youngster was on Chelsea's wish list for the summer alongside national teammate Jules Kounde. Chelsea have already scouted the midfielder and will look to sign him in the future, as they could strengthen in midfield in the summer. His current contract runs until 2024, although with building interest from many, it is unlikely that he will see it out at Monaco until then. It remains to be seen as to whether Chelsea will be successful in their pursuit, but they are positioned well so far. Juventus Adrian Rabiot liked by Chelsea and could be used as Jorginho counterpart. Juventus midfielder Adrian Rabiot is liked by Chelsea and could be considered functional for Thomas Tuchel's side, as he could be used as a counterpart for the Italians to sign Jorginho, according to reports. The French international could be set for a Juventus departure in the summer, as they are interested in Jorginho. As per Tutto Juve, via Sport Witness, Chelsea like the midfielder and he could be used for Juventus to get Jorginho. This comes after reports that Juventus will probe for Jorginho in the summer, with only a year left on his Chelsea contract at the end of the season. Rabiot played under Thomas Tuchel previously at Paris Saint-Germain, but the German sold him to Juventus during his brief spell in France. Therefore, it is unclear as to whether he would be in favour of the move, despite the fact that Rabiot could be considered functional for his side. However, it remains to be seen as to whether Chelsea will let Jorginho leave for the reported €20 million fee. He has seen game time limited in recent weeks and could be in favour of a Serie A return. Chelsea in ideal position to sign Jules Kounde as competition arrives too late to beat Blues. Chelsea are in the ideal position to sign Sevilla centre-back Jules Kounde as rival clubs, except that they have arrived too late in their race for the Frenchman, according to reports. The 23-year-old was heavily linked with Thomas Tuchel's side last summer and, despite a deal never materializing between player and club, the Blues have continued to pursue their interest in him. Recent reports have also suggested that Kounde is still Chelsea's top priority ahead of the summer transfer window. As per Tutto Juve, via Sport Witness, Juventus, who were interested in signing Kounde, have accepted they do not stand much chance of acquiring his signature. The report goes on to state that Chelsea are at the front of the queue for Kounde's signature, having already made it clear to the player that they are keen to sign him. Despite being a key player for the second-placed team in La Liga, Kounde is expected by many to leave Spain this summer. With the Blues currently facing a defensive contract crisis, as Antonio Rudiger, Andreas Christensen and Cesar Azpilicueta all near the end of their contracts and are linked with moves away, Tuchel will be keen to reinforce his defensive options ahead of next season. Azpilicueta and Christensen have both been linked with moves to Barcelona, while Rudiger's situation is still merely speculation. Despite many clubs holding an interest in Jules Kounde, it appears Chelsea are the frontrunners for his signature, after it was reported this weekend that the player's management is currently in talks with the European champions. Thomas Tuchel confirms Hakim Ziyesh ruled out of Chelsea's FA Cup clash versus Luton Town. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has confirmed Hakim Ziyesh will not feature for the Blues in the FA Cup fifth round against Luton Town on Wednesday. The 28-year-old was withdrawn against Lille in the Champions League round of 16 clash and missed Sunday's Carabao Cup final. Speaking to the press ahead of the match, Tuchel confirmed he is ruled out of selection for his side. Tuchel confirmed, Hakim is not available for tomorrow. He feels still uncomfortable. He was not in team training today. He is one of the guys that will miss tomorrow. The head coach continued to reveal that Chelsea have a massive list of unavailable players due to overload after playing on Sunday, but refused to name who else will join Ziyech on the sidelines. The situation changed drastically in this match. We now have a lot of players with a physical overload. We have some injuries from the match. In the moment it is too much to comment, it's a massive list, he admitted. We need to see, we have training today. The physios, the doctors are working with the players. We are finding out and can take the last decision tomorrow morning when we have the departure to Luton and see who's ready to play. We want to be ready to play. We suffered the third time we played overtime. It was an intense match. This is where we are. Chelsea will be hoping that Ziyech can return as soon as possible, with the Moroccan showing his quality in recent weeks as his form improved drastically and he became the hub of creativity for the Blues attack. Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel refuses to comment on Roman Abramovich's situation. Thomas Tuchel would not comment on the situation between Ukraine and Roman Abramovich as he previewed Chelsea's clash against Luton Town in the FA Cup fifth round. The head coach has made it clear in recent press conferences that he would rather focus on football rather than answer political questions following the war in Ukraine, which Tuchel has shown great empathy towards. This comes after Roman Abramovich revealed he was handing stewardship over to the trustees of the charitable foundation. However, no deal has yet been agreed, with several having expressed concern as talks continue. Speaking to the press ahead of Wednesday's clash, Tuchel refused to comment when once again asked about the Chelsea owner. He said, "The role of Roman Abramovich is not on me to comment because I simply do not know enough." This comes as Tuchel hit out at journalists for persisting questioning regarding political issues concerning Abramovich. Listen, you have to stop. I am not a politician," he continued. "Honestly, I can only repeat it. I even feel bad to repeat it, to talk about it. I have never experienced war. I am feeling very privileged. I sit here in peace. I do the best I can. You have to stop asking me these questions. I have no answers to you." Chelsea face Luton Town in the FA Cup fifth round at Kenilworth Road on Wednesday evening, with the winner progressing to the quarter-final stage of the competition. Thomas Tuchel refuses to blame Mason Mount for Chelsea's Carabao Cup final defeat. Chelsea were beaten 11-10 on penalties at Wembley on Sunday afternoon by Liverpool, inflicting the club to their fifth domestic cup final defeat in their last 6 outings. Mount missed a gilt-edged chance just minutes into the second half, a glorious opportunity to put Chelsea ahead. Speaking to the press on Tuesday, Tuchel refused to blame Mount for the miss which could have seen Chelsea lift the trophy. He said, "Nobody deserves the blame for missing the chance. I'm happy I did not read any news about it. I can clearly understand that one person did not want to miss the chance very most, that's Mason. You can be very sure about that. This can happen, it's part of the sport, not every chance is a goal." The Blues boss continued to admit that his side were unlucky as they missed several chances, as well as seeing 2 goals ruled out for offsides against Romelu Lukaku. "We had huge chances, Mason had huge chances, but he is fine, he did a strong match," Tuchel continued. "He was in these situations, arrived in good timing and good positions, that is exactly what we wanted. We missed a bit of luck."
That is on Chelsea News today. If you like the video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Goodbye and see you by tomorrow news.